minds of thousands of years. Throughout the nation and the world, the need to have a frank dialogue among culture, religion, civilization has been felt now more than ever. Now, friends, the incident which I have narrated give me the confidence that religion definitely can be bridged through spiritual competence. We have to spread such glad tidings to every part of the world. We have to spread this conference, this confluence, should spread the glad tidings to every part of the world. Let me now talk about you the message of giving. What is the glad tidings? Friends, it was during early 1960s. The founder of Indian Space Research Program, Professor Vikram Sarabhai, with his team, had located a place technically most suited for space research of considering many alternatives. The place called Tumba in Kerala, southern part of Kerala, was selected for space research as it was near the magnetic equator, ideally suited for ionospheric and electric jet research in upper atmosphere. The major challenge for Professor Vikram Sarabhai, he was my guru, I worked with him 7 years, was to get the place in specific area. As was normal, Professor Vikram Sarabhai approached the Kerala government administrators first. After seeing the profile of the land and the sea coast, the view expressed was by bureaucracy that thousands of fishing posts lived there. The place had an ancient St. Mary church, bishop house and a school. Hence it would be very difficult to give this land, and they were willing to provide any other alternate area. My professor, my teacher, never yields any time like this. Then he graduated, he went to the next level, bureaucracy. Next level what? Political level he went, chief minister also he met. Similarly, political leadership system opined that it would be difficult situation due to the coexistence of an important institution, that is church. Your church is there, and fishing boat lives in thousands, and the bishop house is there, and the school is there. How can we give? And then one suggestion came. However, in political side, they gave a suggestion to the Professor Vikram Sarabhai to approach one person he can help. What is the name of the person? That person was Reverend Father Peter Bernard Pereira. Reverend Father Peter Pereira, who was the bishop of the region. And if you go and get his clearance, you got it. Okay. Then my professor Vikram Sarabhai, and we are all chota fellows, all of us went with him, and we saw one Saturday evening that discourse going on between Reverend Father Peter Pereira and Professor Vikram Sarabhai. Professor Vikram Sarabhai said, "Oh, Reverend Father, I need a land of 400 acres. I spotted your land. I am sorry for it, but I need that land. But I will assure you, whatever asset you have, 1.5 to 2 times better I will build. In 9 months' time, I will provide you. Can you help me, Father?" You know, this Reverend Father Peter Pereira and Vikram Sarabhai has got one unique quality. That unique quality is, when difficult time, both of them nicely smile. Okay. Understand? Difficult time you have to smile. Both of them smiled. Then Reverend Father said, "Tomorrow you come to church. Okay. I will be doing the congregation there, Sunday morning prayer will be there. You come there, we will discuss with our children. Children mean fishing work, we will discuss." So Vikram Sarabhai, and that scene I still remember, Vikram Sarabhai was there in the church, and Reverend Father was reading the Bible. Matthew says he was reading from the Bible. After finishing the Sunday Mass, he called Professor Vikram Sarabhai to dais. Vikram Sarabhai in the dais, and then Reverend Father Peter Pereira introduced Vikram Sarabhai. "Oh friends, my dear children," thousands of people were there. "Here is a man, his name is Vikram Sarabhai, a scientist. What science do? Science, what does it do? See the light, you see, the light. electricity, light, the science has given. The telephone we speak, science has given. The mic we speak, science has given. The hospital we have, all the equipments evolved from the scientific experiment, scientific data. So science make material life of human being better. As a preacher, Reverend Father says, as a preacher, what can I give? I give you peace. I pray for you for peace. So in short, the science and religion both are working together for human welfare. Oh children, can we give my habitat, Bishop House? Can you give your habitat? That's the fisherman house. Can you give the God's habitat? That's church. Can we give? There was a pin drop silence, like what you are doing now. There was a pin drop silence. Then what happened? A surprise happened. All of them got up. All of them got up and said, Amen. They said, Amen. Okay, the church was given. Okay, the church, that the place where I built all the laboratory. Friends, this was the church where we had our design center, where we started rocket assembly. And the Bishop House was our scientist working place. Later, Tumba rocket launching station led to the establishment of Vikram Sarabhai Space Center, the Space Act. Now this church has become an important center for learning, where thousands of people learn about dynamics, history of the space program in India, and the great minds of scientists, spiritual leader, of course. While I think of this event, you have to tell me any one of you know similar event anywhere in the world happened. While I think of this event, that is, a church has been given for scientific work. A worshipping place has given us scientific work. If any one of you come across this incident, send me a mail, apj@abdulkalam.com. I will acknowledge. Now today, among us, Professor Vikram Sarabhai is not there. Reverend Peter Bernard Pereira is not there. But those who are responsible for creation and making flowers to blossom with themselves be a different kind of flower as described in Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita says, see the flower, how generously it distributes perfume and honey. It gives to all, gives freely of its love. When work is done, it falls away quietly. Try to be like the flower, unassuming despite all its qualities. What a beautiful message to the humanity on the purpose of life reflected the spiritual component. I will be very happy to know and hear similar events where science and religion have come together for great purpose of humanity. I will be very happy to hear. Now friends, I have discussed with you education value system. I discussed with you how component of the religion transformed into spirituality, and science and spirituality met together, I explained. Now third component, the enlightened citizenship, what is called economic development for societal transformation. Indian economy is an ascent, once upon a time ascent phase in 2008. There is a considerable growth in the manufacturing sectors. Nearly 300 million people have to be lifted up now, upgrading their quality of life. That's why India 2020 vision. Even though the GDP growth indicates our economic, people's participation is essential for achieving the required targets. It is essential to ensure that the citizens are empowered with good quality of life, and so that with good quality of life encompassing nutritious food, good habitat, clean environment, affordable health care, quality education and productive employment, integrated with the value system drawn from civilizational heritage. To achieve the growth rate, we have identified 5 areas: agriculture, agro-food processing, education, health care, information communication technology, infrastructure development such as power, transportation, communication role, and self-reliant critical technologies. So far we have discussed, friends, 3-dimensional approach of providing value-based education, religion transforming into a spiritual force, and economic development, societal transformation leading to the evolution of an enlightened society. All these 3, A plus P plus C, lead to the enlightened society. This integrated a 3-dimensional methodology of evolution of an enlightened society will pave the way for peaceful, prosperous, happy nations, and thereby a world free from extremism and further seeds of extremism. Now, friends, in conclusion, I have explained in detail how the world can get into action. You have to get into action. I am not saying these were a speech sake. I have explained in detail how the world can get into action, a three-dimensional approach for prosperity and peace of the world. The three-dimensional approach for happy world are combination of education value system, spirituality is the bridge of the religions, and economic prosperity free from poverty. When I see today such an important gathering, I would like to suggest 5 actions so that we don't discuss and disperse. Next year when we meet like this, we should say what action we have taken on the following. I would like to suggest 5 action of a project, a happy society, based on a Surat declaration on 15th October 2003 held in Surat by 15 religious leaders. They have signed in the Surat declaration. What are they? They are, number 1, celebration of inter-religious festival. One religion festival, Deepavali, will be celebrated by another religion, Christianity and Muslim. Eid, they will be celebrating, the Hindus and Christians celebrate it, vice versa. Multi-religious community project, they must have a common project, multi-religious community project, education in and with the ambience of unity of religion, and continuous interfaith dialogue, formation of nation level independent and autonomous organization managed by religious, spiritual leaders as well as scholars and enlightened citizens. World Confidence and Spirituality may discuss the above project and arrive at action-oriented decisions so that next year, when you meet again, it can be reviewed. This annual spiritual conference should lead to having prosperity without poverty, peace without fear of war, green, clean environment without pollution, and a happy place to live in for all citizens of the nations of the world. My best wishes to all the participants of World Confluence of Humanity, Power and Spirituality in their mission of spreading compassion and understanding. May God bless you all, friends. Thank you. Can we take question? You want to take my question? No. Question. So I have got to go somewhere. Otherwise I miss my flight. 5 questions. Whoever comes. Yes. Mike, you rest the mic. Okay, or you shout. If the mic doesn't come, you can shout, or you come here. No, number of mic. Yes, go ahead.
So for the economic development of our country, industrialists are very important. So in your opinion, who is an ideal businessman?
Ideal?
Businessman, one who looks for profits or the one who looks for ethics?
See, ideal man or ideal woman. Why man only we are talking? Ideal man or ideal person, I will say ideal personality is the person who has a feeling, what can I give? Repeat with me, what can I give? Repeat with me, what can I give? Hello? You repeat, ask questioner you ask, what can I give? Repeat, I say. You can't hear me. 3 times you say, what can I give?
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 You don't need money for that, okay? You don't need money at all. What can I give? What can I give? Catch out of 5 people in Sambod, Bengal village, okay, West Bengal. Teach them how to read and write. Plant 1 tree by photosynthesis process, okay? It absorbs 20 kilogram of carbon dioxide and lets out 14 kilogram of oxygen. You are making West Bengal green. Go to the crowded hospital of Calcutta. Evening go, and the time of visitors' time. Hundreds of people are waiting to see their kith and kin, but there are few people in the bed. Nobody visits them. Take some flowers and fruits and cheer them up. Okay? Will you do it? Okay. Okay, what is the next fellow?
Excuse me, sir.
Ah. No, yeah, that guy. Excuse me, sir, Kappa man. Okay.
Sir, I am a medical student.
You are a medical which year?
Sir, I'm a intern. I'm doing my internship.
Intern now.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that is you are the sixth year.
Yes, sir.
Sixth year.
Yes, sir. Yes.
5-year MBBS plus.
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good.
Sir, my question is.
But since you are a doctor, I have got a suggestion for you.
Yes, sir.
Before you ask a question, doctors should have two hearts. Doctors, we can have one heart. I am an engineer. But
Yes.
doctor should have two hearts. One heart, biological heart you are having. What is another heart? Another heart?
Compassion and love.
Yeah, very good. That is kind heart. Okay?
Thank you, sir. Sir, my question is when your question was whether the religion can be transformed into a universal religion or not.
Not, I didn't say universal religion.
Or
That's impossible.
spirituality.
That's impossible universal religion. I am saying, please understand what I am saying. Otherwise, go to my website www.abdulkalam.com, read my lecture. What I said, every religion has got a spirituality component. Okay? That spirituality component, almost they talk about the same philosophy. So take the spirituality component, bridge the religions. That's what I said. Okay,
Sir,
sir?
theology part of the religion actually is causing most of the notoricity in the society. Now, when you are talking about teaching the children from 5 to 17 years of age group, can we put out that theological portion from that religious teaching or the moral science chapter?
See, I told you already, moral science class, nothing to do with the religion.
Yes.
What they teach is good human beings, okay? Yes. Good human beings will be in religion, good human will be in science, good human being in the politics also. So, you have to teach about good human beings, okay? Okay, sir?
Yes,
okay, next slide. There's specs, sir, specsman, the cooling glass man. Ask question, sir. You are looking at your.
Good evening, sir.
Where are you?
Sir, yes, sir.
Ah, yeah. Go ahead.
Good evening, sir.
Which class you are studying?
Sir, I am Rajasmita Singha from class 9.
9. What subject you are going to take 10 plus 1?
Sir, I don't know exactly. I'm not sure about
But
it.
I'll tell you what to take, okay? I take science, okay? Okay. Okay. Tell me what's the question?
Sir, I'm from Army Public School, Barrackpur. And my question is that patriarchal society is still in vogue.
Huh?
The patriarchal society
Eh.
is still in vogue. The parents of girls are not getting the same legal status, or rather we can say girls are not getting the same legal status and privileges as the men. When and how do you think will girls get the same legal status and privileges as the boys?
Now, you girl, when you grow up, another 3-4 years, you will get eligible for vote, okay? You will get eligible to vote, okay? Use that vote, elect good leaders. Second one, whatever you want to empower the women folk, you must fight for 30% of representation in parliament, okay? Okay, I am with you for that, okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Good afternoon, sir.
Where are you, sir?
Here, sir.
Okay.
Sir, I am in class 12, Lakshmipat Singh.
What subject you have taken?
I have taken up humanities.
Very good.
Sir, I wanted to ask you that post-independence, our focus on industrialization and politics has left us without spirituality and strength of character, resulting in a generation without patriotic fervor needed for the nation building. So what's your views on it?
My view, you are taking the extreme view. My feeling is, you know, at every time some great human beings appear in the scene of the humanity and try to see some good thoughts they give us. But I believe time has come, we have to work for all, particularly youth of the country, and corporate houses and government should work for the three-dimensional approach. You know, three-dimensional approach means education with value system, religion, part of religion transform into spirituality, and economic development remove the poverty. Because all these three you will find, you get a good citizen. output is good citizen, prosperous citizen,